Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are well and that you guys are keeping safe. If this is your very first time meeting this beautiful dark skin girl from South Sudan, you're highly welcome to my space. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and let me know where you're watching from. And today I have the beautiful Jojo, the African girl here. If you know, she's in Juba, South Sudan, and today she's going to tell us her experience being in South Sudan for the first time. Introduce yourself, madam.
Hi guys, good evening. My name is Jojo the African Girl and you can check out my channel. Yeah. I'm so excited to be in South Sudan, being my first time. Here I am.
So you guys go to our channel and tell her that man sent you. I know we're a small family, but we can still add on.
Yes.
Yeah. So madam, how are you?
I'm there, the hits.
Which are the South Sudan for you.
The heat is doing me something. Oh, hey, Jesus.
So South Sudan is hot.
And I don't know how you guys keep glowing like this.
How am I even glowing?
A fresh skin like this. The heat here.
You see some of us looking dark like this. We are not supposed to be this dark, but because of this heat now we are forced to be darkness.
But good enough you're embracing the darkness. It looks good.
Yeah.
For measuring.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So apart from the heat, what else? Just tell us your experience South Sudan from
South Sudan as a country.
Arrival.
Okay.
Yeah. We need details.
Arrival. Let's not talk about arrival.
We have to talk about it.
Honestly, South Sudan as a country, it's a beautiful place. I love it. I don't have a problem with it. It's not so different from my country, Uganda. South Sudan has a beautiful part of it, and then the slummy part of it, of course. And that is everywhere, I think. Because Uganda, we also have stuff like that. But coming to South Sudan, I came by bus, and I had a terrific experience at the border.
Yeah. So, now, okay, what was the problem? Is it the road or is it the bus or what exactly happened?
The road from Uganda up to the border wasn't so bad, but from the border to this side it was a bit bumpy and all that. But
when you're coming from Uganda, you just leave. You know, you always start traveling at night.
Yes.
By the time you cross this side, you start praying from that moment till you reach home.
When it's daytime.
No, not even daytime. Like when you cross this side of South Sudan because of the road.
Yeah.
You're scared of accident and all that. So you just start
sometimes
praying.
The bus actually tilts until you feel like, is this bus still going to move? But it passes anyway without it falling. So that was a crazy experience.
So, road is
but living along the road,
I
had a horrific experience at the border. The border. I don't know if I should call it corruption or too much love for money or bullying or I don't know what it is. But the fact is that the border just randomly asks for money. You're not even supposed to ask for the reason why you're giving out that money.
Wait, so after you cross, you actually get your stamp? Or that's before getting the stamp?
Yeah,
like from the migration, do they ask money from the migration?
Yes.
Like how much?
From the migration before, at that bridge, before when I crossed the migration office at Juba. Some random
that's why this corruption is not counted.
Some random policewoman just stopped us and it's like, can I have your passport? And I gave it to her. When she saw I'm a Ugandan, she was like, 1,000 South Sudanese pounds.
That is
no reason.
$1.
I gave it to her. And then at the immigration office, after handing in our passport, yellow fever card, and COVID-19 vaccination card, $3,000. I think that goes for all Ugandans because we were
3,000. Let's say dollars.
No, not dollars.
$3,000.
No, not dollars. South Sudanese.
I'm like, so you're this rich. Hey.
No. 3,000 South Sudan pounds.
SSP.
Yeah, SSP. So we had to give that at immigration.
At the immigration?
Yes.
But
immigration.
Now, point of correction. You know, this is East African community. Previously, they used to charge like $50 even when we are going to Uganda. But these days, there's nothing like money. So I don't understand where the 3,000 is coming from.
And
like, it's for what?
I found they didn't tell us the reason. I remember a Ugandan man who was in front of me actually asked that. I found the That's
I just want to see the immigration office where they scan the passport and
immigration office where even there's a glass. You put the what?
Father Lord.
You put the money and the passport, everything under that glass. That was immigration office. It has 3 chambers.
Damn, South Sudanese, you need to do better because this one that you're embarrassing us.
When that man in front of me asked that, Afande, what is this money for? They asked him, do you want to give me 5?
I do want to give more.
Do you want to give more? So when it reached my turn, I knew I'm not even supposed to ask because I may have the same experience as my neighbor. Right? When I reached and I get my passport, they're like 3,000. I just pulled it and gave. That was immigration center. We entered back in the bus. There's a place called the mountain. It's my first time.
Yeah.
At the mountain, they stopped us. Ugandans and Sudan people, not South Sudan.
Yeah.
Sudan.
And to clarify that, if you're not a South Sudanese, you don't understand. So, we used to be Sudanese before, but now that we are separated from Sudan, that's why they call us South Sudanese. So, the northern one, they are called Sudanese. And because there was war in Khartoum and all that, some of them have come here. Mm-hmm. So, that's why they're saying Sudanese and Ugandan. South Sudanese are not there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Ugandans and Sudanese, we had to get out again at the mountains. We wired out 5,000 SSP. Each one of us. That was serious. And the reason, one thing I know about these people that find it, they don't want you to ask for the reason why they're getting that money. Else you live and add more. So when I had that thing from immigration center, so when I tell you 5,000, just give. When you ask Afande, what is this money for? Do you want to add me more?
But let me ask you now, you are coming from the other side of Uganda. I'm sure that you're supposed to be having only like Ugandan shillings. Where do you get the SSP that you're paying a lot of money?
Thankfully, I had a friend of mine here in South Sudan already, African Nyako. She's just a Ugandan like me. So I was in touch on phone with her. So and of course, she had told me in Sudan, we use South Sudan pounds or dollars, but dollars are limited. So in Uganda, I changed my money to dollars so that at the border, since dollar prices are constant, so that at the border, I just changed dollars to South Sudanese money. Okay. Yeah. So I had some. But at the mountain, I was out of that money because I changed little. I wanted to do the changing from here. Yeah, I didn't know. Because calculating myself, I knew I paid for the bus. I wasn't going to eat on the road. I didn't think I would need money, but that unnecessary wiring of money along the way.
So you didn't even think of this, you know, like where I used to work before, they said like at the security, if you are traveling by road, you should have at least money, cash with you. In case you get armed robbers, you have something to give them. Because if you get armed robbers and they ask you for money and you don't have, they can even kill you. So you need to have cash with you so that in case something happens, they ask for money, you just give it to them and they let you go.
I didn't know that.
Next time, move with money. As long as you're in South Sudan, move with money.
For as long as I'm in South Sudan, I have learned that. Have money. Even moving on the streets of South Sudan, have money in your bag. It can save you a lot of trauma.
I know.
Yeah, small problems. Money solves a lot of problems here, honestly.
So now, after that mountain, because I know after that mountain, you will have to travel like long distance before you could come and get like some checkpoint.
Yeah.
They charge you money again?
Yes, at the last checkpoint, 4,000 SSP again.
That is messy too.
I think it's messy. The last checkpoint is a bit.
Yeah.
There so when we had to. Yes. And then the bus terminal is at Shirkat.
Yeah, Shirkat.
So when we offloaded at Shirkat, getting out of the gate of Shirkat, and up to now, I have not known the reason why we're giving all that
it's
money.
It's really bad to be a South Sudanese at this point.
No, it's okay.
What kind of life is this one? This one want to kill us. Now, let me tell you something. Because me, as a South Sudanese that have been traveling to Uganda, actually, like, Uganda is my second home. Once you cross the border, even those days when we are paying like $50, once you cross the border, nobody disturbs you again. Unless if you have issues with document, if you don't have passport or anything or travel document, that one they will disturb you. You'll have to be paying cash. But once you have all your document, you have stamp and all that, nobody asks you nothing again. So I don't understand why they are traumatizing Ugandan on the road. I mean, they know very well that this country is not safe for us. So most of us, our family stays in Uganda. We just work here, get the money and land in Uganda. Now what if they mistreat us the other side? What happened?
I don't know. And Uganda is such a free country. I don't think
If you know,
something like that
if you know
can-
anybody that work with migration, please warn them. They should stop this thing of disturbing Ugandans. Because right now you are trying to like plant some hatred. They are going to hate whole South Sudanese, not knowing that even these people that are disturbing people, they have not even crossed the border. Because now, assuming people like us that have problem, we know there is home. Why would we disturb you? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But this one that have not crossed border, they are the one now, they don't care because they know they will never go.
Yeah,
so they just do the nonsense, knowing that it's going to affect the wrong people.
Yeah, true.
But
But anyway, that's South Sudan for you. All in all the bad experiences aside, today is my second day here, I can say. And it has not been so good. I went and had some South Sudan food outside with the girls, and it was a good experience. I moved on the street a bit more freely than yesterday. Yesterday I was frightened. I couldn't even move on the street. I knew everything is just a problem. Like, I can just be arrested even. I'm like, I just had to go back to Uganda. That was the plan in my head. But thankfully today it feels good, and I hope tomorrow will feel good, and the next day again and again. Yeah.
So now, apart from that experience that you have in the boat, being within Juba, what would you tell people that are coming from like to South Sudan? Do you think it's tough living in South Sudan? Because other people, because of the war and all that has happened, people think people are dodging bullet on the street of Juba. Is it safe?
No. It's that's not true. There are no bullets here. I think Juba is safe. And the streets of Juba has so many afandis. So many. Like so many.
If you are driving
it
at
is
night.
safe, yeah. It's safe. You can always find law keepers are everywhere. And something that even me personally I've always imagined about Juba is dust wall, bullets, stone walls and all that because of the things that were said about Juba. But Juba is a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. It has good buildings, has good facilities, classic restaurants. You may be out there fearing to come to Juba because you're wondering, am I going to get a comfortable facility to sleep at and all that? But Juba is good. It has good restaurants, good hotels, hospitals and everything. There is also that non-developing, the part that is just developing.
They are mixed.
Yeah. But also there is that part that is really doing good. Yeah.
So I've had like previous colleagues, not anymore, that came to South Sudan. They were warned by their families, don't go to South Sudan, this, and they are told to carry a lot of things. Reaching here on ground, they get the things and they are like, I wish even I knew there are things that I could have not even carried.
Yeah.
And it's just like this stereotype of South Africa being shown on TV. They always look at the bad side of Africa.
Yeah.
But once you come to Africa, you get cities and you are wondering. So it's the same thing like with South Sudan. In most cases, you hear the bad things about South Sudan, but once you are here, you come and see complete different side of South Sudan.
True.
So yeah, the border issues, I am very sorry on behalf of my South Sudanese, but also there's good side of South Sudan. I'm really sorry on behalf of those officers. And if you are watching, you are South Sudanese and you know anybody in the government, please talk to them, let them stop. Let them stop. Because how are we going to be treated in other countries?
I know.
Now even I'm speaking Arabic. So you guys cross to Jojo's channel. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and we are really sorry as South Sudanese. If you are South Sudanese, you better apologize on the comment section. Yeah. So we'll see you in my next
Thank you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jojo the African Girl. Bye-bye.
Bye.